What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys saw the first clip, you guys know that we went to go pick something over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna show you guys that just yet. Right now, we gotta head to the storage to grab a transmission and some trailing arm stuff so we can bring it back and get down with that car. But before we do that, if you guys also saw the last video, you guys know that I destroyed my rear axle. So before I get that car on the driveway, I have to fix my CRX, and it should be quick. I did the first time, same side broke. Hopefully the boot's still good so I don't have to go to the parts store. But hang tight, guys. We're gonna shed some light on what we're gonna be doing with that car. But first, I'm gonna head to the storage, so I'll see you guys there. Yeah, look at that energy suspension pushing on there. Boy, that shit hella small compared to you, bro. Yeah, compared to me. Compared to you, oh, you're like 4'9", bro. So we're grabbing the trailing arms right here, and I am grabbing the LS transmission, cable transmission over there. So I gotta move all that out. I need to upgrade my unit because it's kind of getting crowded. Back home, and Joaquin was like, maybe just go buy an axle boot, because what if the one in the car is ripped? So I went and got another one. I've already showed a video on how to install axle boots on the last broken axle. So I'm pretty much just gonna turn the car around, knock it out, and that way we can talk about that car over there. So before I start working on my car, I got this mail right here to my house from Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith is We F Shit Up on Instagram. He said, hey man, thank you for the shout out on the other video when I was talking about the Vicious Couple rebuild. And he was like, I'm gonna send you a shirt. So he hooked me up with the shirt, and I'm kind of curious to see which shirt this is. Check this out. Ugh. Saving effing history, 1988. 1991. Yo, this is a sick shirt, man. He ate cut. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this with one arm. Thank you for this t-shirt, bro. I appreciate you even having 3XL in stock, bro, and I am definitely gonna rock this. But you know, I'm over here like stressing about messing up my S1 shirt because it is fresh as well too. I've only worn it like 2 times now and it's already getting stained up, but this is black, so hopefully it's a little more forgiving with the oil and stuff. But thank you for this t-shirt, man. Another one to add to the collection. So it's unfortunate I can't use the spare cup that came off my spare diff. This is the other side. Reason being is because you guys can see right here, it is broken right there and it is broken right there, which is typically where my bearings on the shaft sits in this cup in the CRX. Now I'm not sure how this broke like this instead of exploding like mine right there, but I can't use this. So if I use this in my car, it'll probably break on the drive. So I can have my car out of commission, and what we're actually doing right now is we're gonna pull the axle out of that car, and I'll show you guys right now. We're gonna pull the axle off of this one, and we're gonna rob the inner cup from it to stick it on mine to get my car up and going again. We are gonna be pulling the axle out of this car because what he's doing with the stuff, he's not gonna need it. He needs the other side. But I'll show you guys the car really quickly. We picked up another wagon, RT 4-wheel drive. And funny story about this is that it originated from here, as far as I know. Buddy sold it to another friend, and then he sold it to, I believe, his cousin, and then he sold it to a friend of ours down in Greenfield, and then they sold it to somebody else that I didn't know, and then one of the homies at Red Zone ended up with the car. So what he did was he put a Vitara setup in it, single cam turbo, and he had it for a couple of years, tuned and everything, made some good power, but he went to school in SoCal, so the car sat. He came back, he pulled the motor out, and he was like, you know, pushed it off to the side and kind of forgot about it. I posted up on IG the other day asking for a wagon differential and wagon axles, and he hit me up and said, hey, I got a set for you. And I was like, for sure, how much? Gave us a really great deal on it. So I was like, all right, for sure, you know, we're down. We'll slide and pick it up, you know, we'll drive all the way out there to go get it. And he goes, no, but you got to take the car. And I was like, shoot, all right, well, if the car looks the same as the last time I saw it, we'll get the car. So I made a deal with Joaquin. I said, you know what, man, if you want to buy these wagon parts, I'm gonna take the car. And for the price that we got it for, he was down. So got a crazy deal on it. He got all of the wagon all-wheel drive stuff. We have the trailing arm still on here, both axles, the differentials all there, and I'm taking the car. Now you guys know what that means. If I'm taking this car, because one, I like saving EFs, and I didn't want this car to go to the junkyard, so that means I'm gonna build it here on the channel. And what I'm doing with this car is gonna be very simple, but yet very fun. So the plans I have for this car is gonna be a little fun one, simple and fun, and I'm actually gonna sell it after it's done. I don't think I wanna register the car because I have too much cars here in my fleet, so we'll kind of get more into it when we get this car offloaded. But first, we're gonna pull this axle out, fix my car, and then get this car in the driveway. So my car up and going again over there. And right now, not really working on this car. We're just taking out the stuff that, you know, he bought from the car, and show you guys a little walk around with this. So the engine is obviously gone, and this is an RT 4-wheel drive. He took the engine and transmission. He's saving for another build later down the road, because right now he's focused on his 240. And I mean, almost everything is here except the engine harness, but I'm almost certain I have an engine harness from my brother's RT 4-wheel drive right there in the middle, and I can use that plug and play into this car. All the plugs seems to be the same. And I mean, like I said, it's going to be a project here, a quick project at that, because I don't think I'm going to try to spend too much time on this, but definitely spend some time on it, because I want to make sure this car is nice and clean before it goes. Like, I might even clean up the paint, maybe paint the fender, the hood the same color as the car, or at least the same shade as the car. The interior is nearly complete. I mean, not even nearly, it is complete. It's just that typical driver's side wear and tear right here. Floor mats are aftermarket but brown. Consoles all here. It's got a stereo. The back seat complete, 100%, not too dirty. These are all able to be washed out if I decide to, but definitely we give it a nice scrub all the way around. The back is complete as well. It has this little Ford cover that covers the back like a cargo cover. But aside from that, it's complete. All the windows work. It is tinted, and right now Joaquin is pulling out the trailing arms, which is 4-wheel drive. He's taking the axles and the diff over there. We went to the storage earlier to grab the front wheel drive trailing arms, because front wheel drive doesn't have this, and we're not gonna worry about, you know, like the hub separating. And that trailing arm came off of this car because we went 4-wheel drive. But yeah, I mean, more details to come with this car soon. Right now we're just trying to knock off the stuff from the car so Joaquin can take it already, and I'm gonna start kind of cleaning this car up before we get to, you know, the main course of what we're trying to do with this car. I gotta take off the center console to access the e-brake cable, so we can take off the cable to remove the trailing arm. Has a shifter for the single cam all-wheel drive transmission. Funny thing is, I still have an all-wheel drive single cam transmission in the backyard, but because we're taking out the 4-wheel drive stuff, I'm gonna keep this car front-wheel drive. Got one trailing arm off, and this one had the RTA bushing, just fell right out of there. But I'm not worried about that, because we're gonna modify this for you know, regular Civic for all-wheel drive conversion, like how I always done it. And the other trailing arm, front half that I have, has good bushing. So that's the RT 4-wheel drive, and the difference is this is the front-wheel drive ones from my wagon when I converted all-wheel drive on there. This doesn't have the big hole for the CV axle, and it's not a hole straight through as if there was an axle to go through this. So this is for front-wheel drive. You can't use this for all-wheel drive. If you go all-wheel drive, you have to use specific all-wheel drive trailing arms for wagon. But this is the one we're going to be throwing back on. This one has energy suspension bushings I had on the wagon installed 2014. Still pretty damn firm. and new drum, new pads on it as well too. So we're gonna try to get those on the car today, tonight, and probably get the fluids bled out while I still have the hands here to do so. And yeah, it's starting to look really empty down here. This is like one of the reasons why I hoard stuff. I knew one day that I was going to need this trailing arm again. I could have easily tossed this away with all the other stuff I just got rid of to the scrapyard. And today, we found a use for it. So we got one side front wheel drive trailing arm installed. Now we got to do the other side over there. Second trailing arm on, and what we're doing right now is we got the front jacked up. We're gonna bleed the brakes on it right now while I still have everybody here. And what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna take these rotted new tires, mount it on the Steelies. I'm gonna put it on hubcaps, and that's what's gonna go on the car. I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take off this hideous bumper because there's not really much of a bumper there. So yeah, we're gonna bleed the brakes real quick. It is gonna get dark here real soon, guys. This video is not like a lot of progress towards this car, is more of an introduction. So we're only doing what we can right now, and then probably tonight I'm gonna kind of brainstorm what I'm gonna do with this car and all of the stuff that I have to make this, you know, make this happen. But yeah, I'll definitely touch more topics on it in the next video when I work on this car, probably tomorrow. But right now, brakes. Go ahead. One more time. Pump it real quick, let off. Let off. Okay, pump it. I mean, hold it. Oh, that boy locked. Oh, you let go? Yeah, let go. Pump it again. Oh, I think we're good. How does the pedal feel? Good. Good? Oh, delay. Locked. E-brake reinstalled and in working order. So I think this is as far as we're gonna get in this video for this wagon. Now, if you guys remember the video when I was talking about what car should I work next, the secret car, the truck, or the wagon, this is not the secret car. This is just something that came along and it was too good to pass up. You know, it kind of makes sense with the shirt that was sent over from We F Shit Up, because, you know, we are most definitely saving an EF here. As the shirt says right here in the back, saving effing history, 88 to 91 Civic CRX. So very fitting for this package to be opened in this video. There's gonna be a lot more to come here with this wagon on the channel. I am trying to make this a quick one, but as clean, and I'm gonna take my time with it while doing so, and hopefully get it up and going real soon, and then you know, sell it for a really good price. But like I said, guys, a lot more to come on the channel here soon with this car. I am going to continue tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to go back into my room tonight, and I'm going to, you know, kind of make the game plans for what I'm going to do with this, what I have, and what route we're going to be going. I actually know what I'm going to do already, but I just want to make sure that I have a lot of the stuff so I don't do a lot of running around, and whatever I need, obviously I got to order it. So I confirmed today what tranny I'm going to put in this car, and I'm going to order the clutch tonight, and that is one of the biggest things because the engine's coming here. Well, it's supposed to come here tonight, but anyways, you guys will figure it out in the next video. If you guys enjoyed this video of the new car for the channel temporarily, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for what we're going to be doing with this car, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.